It's day 2 of our 5-day Tahr hunt, and we saw 5 bulls last night, but they were way up on the other side of the valley, and we'd like to harvest a couple of nannies too and some juveniles for meat and also for their coats. The young ones' coats are very, very soft. Going to make some underpants out of them or something for my wife.
Is it day 3 of our Tahr hunt? It is, eh? Day 3. Yesterday we shot 2 bulls. One we lost in the scrub. We may well recover him, and the other one we shot him and he came down the bluffs and then he snagged up in a crack, so we still haven't recovered a bull yet. It was lovely. Look, loveliness. Not been. The glacier.
We climbed way to the top of the mountain.
Yep, a long fucking way.
See it, but it was about the same level as those glaciers were, and we sat there all day waiting for the bulls to come down. They never came down. We came all the way down to the bottom. We were almost in the river, and Ben looked over the side and saw a nanny take off and didn't get a shot at it. And I went down the other end and had a look and saw a couple of smaller ones, and they all took off running. And anyway, just coming down, there was a couple whistling at us from down the creek, and this one here, he's not massive by any means, but I don't know, he's longer than that, so he might go 10 inches if we're lucky. But he's got a lovely coat on him, just a young fella, so we better get to work now and skin him and cut his head off and go back to camp.
Back to camp, down the river, up over that little saddle there, and down to a nice warm fire. We'll go and have a look at this fella, hopefully he's still got his horns.
We got him! Woo.
One bull Tahr.
We were right in that point there, and the old long rangers nailed him right up on the skyline.
What?
How many yards was it? 700 or something?
It started at 900 when we were down the bottom, but yeah, it was about 690.
That was a stroke of luck. We were just come down here to this plateau to see if we could shoot one of those other 2 big bulls, but they disappeared into the bush. And just before we got down there, we saw another big bull up in that other creek. And we thought we'd just sit here and wait for a while, and then I got itchy feet. I said, come on, let's fucking roll. Let's go around the hill there. And Ben said, oh, right there, just across the other side of us. One came wandering over. He looked like he was fairly good, so Ben nailed him about 250 metres. We're going to leave him there till tomorrow morning, because we're going to come back here at night, and then hopefully one of the bigger bulls will walk up across his face. And
I'm ready. Ready? Yep. Pretty good view out here, but we've got over to it. And what do you reckon's happened there, Ben?
It's hard to say. It looks like it's whether it's previously been shot off, or there's a bit of blood there, but this appears to look like it's been healed or tried to heal. It's a bit of a shame, really.
it's been a fairly successful 5 days up in the mountains. Managed to, first day we didn't get anything, but we've been getting 1 a day. 2 animals we couldn't recover, and then last night we shot this one across the other side of the gully, and then this morning stalked right up the side of the hill, snuck right in on another one and got that one too. Happy as Larry. I have to say it's been pretty hard work. We've put in some pretty hard yards on the hill to recover these animals, but it's paid off. We haven't heard many shots from the other blocks. Just saw a Tahr traversing across the flats on the way back. It was a bit fast for us to get a beat on it, but just goes to show in Tahr hunting they can show up anytime, anywhere. So remember to keep your fella's eyes peeled 24/7.
Well, it's Saturday, 24th of May, and it's blowing its guts out. It's starting to snow. The helicopter's 1/4 of an hour late. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it over. There's a dirty great hole in the sky right there. We can fly a jumbo jet through, but don't know if the wee 500 will get over from the other side. The wind's still good enough to fly a machine in here at the moment, but yeah, I just don't know if he's going to make it. So we're just hunkered down against the rock over there. Hopefully we don't have to carry all this shit down, because if it does pack in, we're going to get gale force winds tonight and gale force winds tomorrow, and then snow down to low levels Monday, Tuesday. So we'll be in here for another 5 days. We've only got enough food for a couple more days. We do have a few animals we can eat, and if we do have to set up camp, we're going to have to go right down the valley, round the corner into the bush to shelter ourselves from the gale force winds. Winds gusting 160 kilometres an hour, they reckon, so it's going to be an exciting couple of days in the mountains if we don't get picked up today. We've also run out of bullets, and wouldn't you know it, there's a big mob of Tahr just across the valley there. Them's the brakes. So we're just trying to find a hole in the weather. It's pretty cloudy. James managed to sneak in this morning and grab us, but we're not sure if we'll be able to get back over.
Well, I once knew a man who was going insane. He let love chase him right up a tree. It took the police and a fire truck just to bring him back down. Oh, I hate it when it happens to me. It made the front page of the paper. The gossip tongues wagged. Why, they even showed it all on TV. Now if he should live forever, he won't live.
Today I'm going to show you fellas how to make the original Swedish candle, or it's actually a West Coast candle, New Zealand candle. Canadians call it the Canadian candle, depending on where you're from. We're going to get chainsaw involved with this one. This is the original Swedish candle. It's also the best out of all of the Swedish candles, mainly because it uses a chainsaw and because it is very practical, and it will burn for a couple of hours depending on what kind of wood you use. Now ideally in New Zealand we want to use macrocarpa, really dry pine, old man pine works best, or totara. I prefer totara, the heart totara that you get off the beach, just some nice driftwood. Cut it in half, slice her up, Swedish candle. Alright, so it's pretty simple. You just get a log about yay high and you put 4 cuts in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can put them all the way down to the bottom or halfway down. Usually I put them all the way to the bottom of the log, but because this one's a little bit thin at the bottom, I don't want it splitting on me, so I'll put it about half foot up. And then it's a simple matter of lighting a wee fire on top, and that will just burn its way down, and there you have it, one New Zealand candle. When it gets dark, we'll fire it up and I'll show you fellas what it looks like when it's burning at night. It's pretty cool, great for parties. You can get about 5 or 6 of them around and they're fantastic. Right, now we've got our Swedish candle cut. Chucked a bit of diesel on top of it. Traditionally, to light it, we'd light a small fire on top with kindling, but tonight we're going to use diesel because it's just a lot easier. And as you may or may not know, diesel isn't actually all that flammable. I do have a paper wick, but it doesn't seem to be working, so we're going to go get some petrol to put on our diesel. We seem to have run out of petrol, but I did find some isopropyl rubbing alcohol. I'm not sure how flammable this stuff is, but there's one way to find out. Right, stand back, Charlie. Whoa! Come on over. Alright, we're back in action after putting another SD card in the camera and replacing the battery. Bit of a rookie mistake there. What are you doing, boys? You're meant to be roasting marshmallows.
Still marshmallow.
Come on over. Grab your marshmallows. Where do those sticks go? Did we burn them? Grab some marshmallows, fellas. I'll go get some sticks. There, bro. Full of diesel goodness.
Did you roast it?
You don't want to roast it? You can roast it. You want me to roast it? Here, you have the bag.
Really hot. A little bit on fire.
You want burnt one? Burnt one or nice toasted? Burnt, yeah, burnt, really burnt. Grab it. Grab it, Charlie. Perfect, look at that.
Don't eat it yet.
You gonna eat that sucker or what?